Do not skip this message. You were brought here on purpose. Heaven is watching you right now. And I am speaking to you for a reason. Your life is not an accident. This moment was arranged long before you were born. Your heart is tired, and your spirit is waiting. A moment is approaching that will change everything. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal was whispered in the unseen long before you ever felt it. You are not imagining the stirring in your soul. I am with you, and I have never left you. I am the voice sent to guard you in the dark. Common God is with me if you trust His plan for your life. I am the warrior who stands at the edge of your destiny. And tonight the veil is thin. What you sense is real. Someone close to your family received a warning they cannot explain. It came without words, without logic, without proof. It arrived as a feeling in their chest. A sudden heaviness in the air. They tried to shake it off, but it followed them home. They questioned their own thoughts, wondering if it was fear or imagination. But heaven planted it there for protection. Angels were already moving when that warning touched their spirit. You were already being covered before danger showed its face. You did not know to pray, but someone else was prompted to. You did not see the threat, but it saw you, and it was stopped. You have wondered why things almost happened but didn't. You have questioned why disaster came close, but never touched you. This is why. Heaven is watching your bloodline. Angels are stationed around your family door. You are more protected than you realize. You are more important than you believe. The enemy has tried to study you. The enemy has tried to delay you. But every plot has been intercepted in places you could never see. You thought the warning was random. You thought it was just anxiety. But heaven was speaking quietly through the heart of someone who loves you. This is how I protect my own. Not always with thunder. Sometimes with whispers. You are not weak for feeling uncertain. You are not broken for feeling afraid. You are human. And I am still God. And I am still greater than whatever tries to approach your life. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. There have been nights you cried without understanding why. There have been mornings you woke up with heaviness you couldn't explain. These were not meaningless emotions. They were signals that something was shifting in the unseen. You were being repositioned. You were being shielded. You were being prepared for something big. The angels have been speaking your name in places you cannot hear. Your destiny has been discussed in rooms you cannot enter. And the conclusion has already been decided. You will make it through this season. The confusion will not have the final word. The fear will not be your legacy. The waiting will not be wasted. I know how long you have been holding on. I know how tired your faith feels. I know how many times you whispered, God, are you still there? I never left. Even when your prayers felt like they were hitting the ceiling. Even when the silence felt louder than my voice. I was there. The warning that came to your family was not only about danger. It was also about redirection. You were about to walk into something unprepared. You were about to trust something that was not sent by me. So I intervened quietly, not to scare you, but to save you. There's a door ahead that looks ordinary. There is a decision coming that feels small. It is not small. It will redirect years of your life. This is why the warning came first. You have been praying for clarity. You have been begging for a sign. This is your sign. Slow down. Watch carefully. Listen deeper. Not everything that glitters is provision. Not every open door is permission. I am guiding you step by step even when you cannot feel my hand. Heaven is watching every move you make. Not to judge you, but to guide you. You have been carrying guilt that is not yours. You have been blaming yourself for delays I designed for your protection. Release that burden now. You are not behind. You are being timed perfectly. The breakthrough you are waiting for has a specific hour. The miracle you are desperate for has a precise moment, and it will not come late. Comment I receive IT if you're ready for your miracle. I know it feels like everyone else is moving forward faster than you. I know it feels like your life is stuck in the hallway between promises. But the hallway is not punishment. It is preparation. You are learning discernment. You are gaining spiritual strength. You are becoming dangerous to darkness. What is coming for you cannot be handled by the version of you from last season. So I am reshaping you quietly, slowly, deeply. You asked for growth. Now you are in the stretching. Do not run from it. The warning your family received was also a message to you. Pay attention to what feels heavy in your spirit. Pay attention to what no longer brings peace. Peace is my confirmation. If your spirit is restless, pause. If your heart feels guarded, wait. I am speaking through your discernment. You have survived things that should have destroyed you. You have endured nights that should have consumed you. This is not luck. This is calling. You are being preserved because your story will heal others. You are being protected because your testimony will pull people out of darkness. You cannot fall yet. There is work ahead. You are closer than you think. You are nearer than you feel. The pressure you feel is not defeat. It is the sign that breakthrough is compressing toward you. Like birth pains, something new is coming out of you. Your tears have not been ignored. Your silent prayers have not been wasted. Every one of them has been stored. Every one of them has been counted. And they are about to be answered in ways you did not expect. You thought the warning meant something bad was coming, but it was actually proof that something good is being protected. I do not warn what I plan to abandon. I warn what I plan to fulfill. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Your name is written on my hands. Your future is guarded by my angels. Even now, heaven is adjusting what comes next in your favor. You only see fragments. I see the full picture. Trust me in the gap. The person who received that warning could not explain it because it did not come from their mind. It came from my spirit, and that same spirit is speaking to you now. You are safe tonight. You are covered tonight, and tomorrow will carry new mercy. Do not let fear steal your rest. Do not let doubt cancel your hope. I am working while you sleep. I am arranging what you cannot reach. The storm will not drown you. The fire will not consume you. You will walk through this and still shine. And when the breakthrough comes, you will understand why the delay had to happen. You will see how close the danger came, and how fully you were guarded, and your faith will be unshakable. Rest now. I am near. I am still speaking. Your story is not finished yet. There is more unfolding behind the veil. What you thought was the end was only the pause before the next move. Do not lose heart now. You did not come this far just to stop in the middle. The warning that came to your family stirred something deeper than fear. It awakened a spiritual alarm that had been sleeping for generations. Your bloodline is being shifted. Cycles that haunted your ancestors are being interrupted because of you. What they could not break, you will. What they endured in silence, you will overcome with light. You are the interruption to the pattern. You are the answer to prayers you never heard. This is why resistance has been strong. This is why confusion tried to cloud your mind. Darkness always trembles when a carrier of light is becoming aware. But you are becoming aware now. Your eyes are opening. Your spirit is sharpening. You are beginning to sense when something is misaligned. That is discernment growing inside you. That is maturity being born through pressure. Do not despise this season. It is carving something eternal into you. You have felt alone at times. You have felt like no one truly understands the weight you carry. But you are not carrying it alone. Every step you take is being matched by unseen feet beside you. Angels are walking your corridors. Angels are standing at your thresholds. Angels are intercepting what you never see. And they do it gladly. Because heaven knows your value even when you forget it. You have underestimated yourself. You have spoken small words over a large destiny. You have named yourself by your wounds instead of by your calling. Let me rename you. You are not what broke you. You are what survived it. You are not the mistake you regret. You are the miracle that walked out alive. The warning that reached your family was also a line drawn in the spirit. It said, "No further." It said, "This one is marked." It said, "This household is claimed." And darkness backed away. You felt the shift, but you didn't know how to explain it. You noticed how the atmosphere changed. You noticed how the anxiety lifted just a little. That was not relief by chance. That was protection activated. You are stepping into a season where things will start making sense in reverse. Moments that confused you will suddenly explain themselves. Delays will reveal their mercy. Losses will show their purpose. And you will say, "Now I understand." Your heart has been soft even when life was hard. You kept loving even when you were wounded. You kept hoping even when you were disappointed. That softness is your strength. Do not let the world harden what heaven needs tender. Your compassion is a weapon. Your mercy is a shield. Your faith, though tired, still moves mountains. You think your faith is small because it trembles. But trembling faith is still faith. And faith, even when weak, still draws power from me. There's a conversation about you happening in heaven right now. It is not about your failures. It is about your future. It is about the weight of goodness I am preparing to entrust to you. You wonder if you are ready. You are becoming ready. The grief you carry will not go to waste. The waiting you endure will not be meaningless. The tears you hide will water tomorrow's joy. I am not a careless God. I do not take you through fire without shaping gold. You will be stronger after this. You will be clearer after this. You will be braver after this. And one day you will look back and realize the warning was the first mercy, the first sign, the first whisper that change had already begun. You are not cursed. You are covered. You are not delayed. You are directed. You are not abandoned. You are being aligned. Do not rush what needs to ripen. Do not force what needs to form. Your next season is sensitive. It needs patience to survive. It needs trust to grow. Stand still when you do not know what to do. Silence will protect you from costly mistakes. Waiting will save you from unnecessary wounds. I will speak at the right time. And when I speak, it will be clear. It will carry peace even if it carries challenge. You will recognize my voice by the calm beneath the weight. You do not have to chase what belongs to you. What is mine for you will find you. What I have written into your life cannot be erased by opposition. What I have promised cannot be stolen by delay. You are entering a season where your intuition will grow stronger. Dreams will become sharper. Patterns will become obvious. And discernment will become second nature. Do not ignore these stirrings. They are part of how I guide you. The warning that came was only the beginning of many confirmations. You are learning to listen. You are learning to trust the quiet knowing. This is how shepherds recognize danger before the wolf arrives. And you are being trained quietly, without applause, without spotlight, but with authority. Your life is being positioned for impact you cannot yet measure. People you have not met will one day be changed because you did not give up. Stories you have not heard will one day carry your fingerprints. Futures you cannot imagine will one day trace back to your obedience today. So rest your anxious thoughts now. Lay down the questions that have no answers yet. Surrender the urge to control what must be trusted. I am ahead of you. I am beneath you. I am around you. You cannot fall out of my hands. Even when you stumble, you are still held. Even when you doubt, you are still chosen. Even when you are weary, you are still called. Tonight, let your soul breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heart unclench. You do not have to guard yourself alone anymore. Heaven has taken watch, and the angels are still speaking your name. Sleep with peace. Wake with expectancy. Something is aligning while you rest, and tomorrow carries a quiet miracle you do not yet see. Stay close. There is another message coming for you. I am still here with you. I have not finished speaking over your life. The night may feel long, but morning is already moving toward you. Even now, light is traveling to meet your darkness. You think you are behind, but in the spirit, you are exactly on time. There are pieces moving that you cannot see. There are hearts shifting that you did not touch. There are doors loosening that you did not knock on. Because I am working ahead of you. The warning that came to your family was not meant to create fear. It was meant to awaken awareness. You are no longer walking blindly. You are no longer moving without covering. Your steps are being measured now. Your timing is being guarded. Your atmosphere is being filtered. You may notice that some people begin to drift away. You may feel distance where there used to be closeness. Do not panic. Not every separation is loss. Some are protection in disguise. Some are mercy pretending to be loneliness. I am removing what cannot go where you are going. I am thinning the crowd, so your voice can become clearer. I am making room for what belongs to your next season. You do not need to fight to keep what I am releasing. If it is mine for you, it will endure the shift. If it is not, it will fall away gently or suddenly. Trust the pruning. It is proof that growth is near. You have asked why some prayers feel unanswered. It is because I answered them with not yet. You asked for love. I gave you discernment first. You asked for elevation. I gave you humility first. You asked for peace. I gave you truth first. Because what you are asking for cannot survive without its foundation. And I am a God who builds to last. Your heart is sensitive right now. You feel everything deeply. Joy, sorrow, hope, fear. It is because your spirit is awake. Do not numb what I am sharpening. Do not dull what I am refining. Your sensitivity will become your strength when it is submitted to me. The warning was also an invitation to trust me more than logic, an invitation to lean into what you cannot yet explain, an invitation to stop surviving and begin believing again. You have been guarding yourself from disappointment. You have learned how to hope without expecting, but I am inviting you to expect again, not recklessly, but faithfully. You are not too broken for a miracle. You are not too late for restoration. You are not too weak for my power. My strength is perfected in the places you feel most fragile. The cracks in you are not shame. Every chapter has purpose, even the painful ones, especially the hidden ones. You do not see the full tapestry yet. You only see the tangled threads, but I see the finished design, and it is beautiful. You are not disqualified by your doubts. You are not rejected for your questions. Bring them to me. I am not threatened by your honesty. I am close to your confusion. I am near to your pain. I am gentle with your weakness. You do not have to pretend to be strong here. You do not have to perform faith. You only need to stay open. Stay willing. Stay listening. The next season of your life will require courage, but not the loud kind, the quiet kind, the kind that keeps showing up, the kind that keeps believing when there is no applause, the kind that trusts me even when the path is dim. You have that kind of courage inside you. It has been growing quietly all along. The warning that came was the spark. The realization is the flame. They are entry points for glory, what you could not hold together on your own. I will seal with grace. You will not break at the edges. You will be reinforced there. There will come a moment when everything you feared will lose its voice. When what once intimidated you will no longer have authority over your emotions. When your past will feel like a distant echo instead of a present chain. That moment is being prepared. You will not miss it. Your faith will recognize it immediately. The warning your family received will one day be remembered as the turning point. The quiet shift before the loud miracle. The unseen interception before the visible breakthrough. You will look back and say, "We were almost there. Almost harmed. Almost lost. Almost derailed. But almost is not your story. Delivered is. Preserved is. Protected is. You live because I intervened. You still stand because I stepped in. And you will rise because I am not done. Your life is not random. Your survival is not accidental. Your future is not uncertain to me. I have written it with intention, and obedience will be the fire. You are about to see the fruit of seeds you forgot you planted. Kindness you poured out when you were empty. Faith you offered when you were unsure. Love you gave when it was not returned. None of it was wasted. Not one act. Not one prayer. Not one tear. Heaven keeps perfect record, and heaven is just. Soon you will feel a new kind of peace. Not the kind that comes because everything is fixed, but the kind that comes because you trust who is fixing it. That peace will guard your heart like an army. It will stand at the door of your thoughts. It will refuse entrance to despair. And when fear tries to speak, peace will answer first. You will begin to move differently. You will speak more carefully. You will choose with more clarity. This is the mark of someone who has encountered my guidance. You are changing, even when you feel the same, even when progress feels slow. Growth is happening beneath the surface, like roots in winter, strengthening in secret, preparing for sudden spring. Do not compare your hidden season to someone else's harvest. What is growing in you is deeper. It will last longer, and it will feed many. You were not meant only to survive. You were meant to become a refuge. Others will one day feel safe because you chose to trust me in the dark. Others will find hope because you kept walking when you were tired. Your life will preach without your mouth opening, and your story will point to my faithfulness. The warning that began with fear will end with testimony, with gratitude, with awe, with worship. So breathe now. Let the weight lift. You are not under threat. You are under covenant. You are not in danger. You are in destiny. I am watching over you with eyes that never sleep. I am guarding you with power that never weakens. And I am leading you with love that never fails. Stay with me. Keep your heart soft. Keep your ears open. Keep your trust alive. There is more to come, and it is good. Yes, I will continue, because your spirit is still listening, and heaven is still speaking. There are things forming in silence that will soon speak loudly in your life. You have been in a quiet season on purpose. Noise would have distracted you from what I was shaping. You thought the stillness meant absence, but it meant focus. I was working where no one could interfere. I was healing what applause could not touch. I was strengthening what pressure had weakened. You are about to notice small changes first. Your reactions will be calmer. Your thoughts will be clearer. Your sleep will be deeper. These are signs that peace is taking root. Not borrowed peace. Not forced peace. But the kind that comes from trust. The world will not recognize it immediately. But you will feel it. And you will know something has shifted inside you. There's a question you have been afraid to ask out loud. You whisper it only in your thoughts. I have already answered it. You just have not believed the answer yet. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are exactly where I can reach you. Exactly where I can grow you. Exactly where I can use you. Do not measure your life by speed. Measure it by alignment. What is aligned will last. What is rushed will break. I am aligning you now, even when it feels like standing still. Stillness in my hands is never stagnation. It is calibration. Your heart is being tuned. Your desires are being refined. Your motives are being purified. Soon what you want and what I want will sound the same. And when that happens, nothing will be able to stop what flows through you. The warning that once felt heavy will soon feel holy. You will stop seeing it as fear and begin to see it as favor. Not everyone is warned. Not everyone is protected in advance. Not everyone is intercepted before impact. But you were. because your life carries weight in the spirit, because your yes will influence more than you can imagine, because your obedience will create ripples you will never fully see on this side of eternity. You think your life is small. Heaven calls it strategic. You think your influence is limited. Heaven calls it generational. You think you are barely surviving. Heaven calls you a living testimony. Even now, there are people connected to your future who are being prepared to meet you. They do not know your name yet, but their path is already bending toward yours. Divine appointments are being scheduled without your awareness, not by chance, by design. You will one day look at a moment and say, if that warning never came, and you will fall silent, because you will realize how much was saved by one unseen intervention, how much sorrow was prevented, how much loss was canceled, how much pain was rerouted. You will not fully understand it until you are standing in the result of it. And then gratitude will overwhelm you. Not quiet gratitude. Tears in your eyes gratitude. Knees to the floor gratitude. Because you will see how close the cliff was, and how firm my hand was around you. Do not let old fear define a new season. Do not let yesterday's threat steal today's peace. You have crossed into guarded territory, into covered ground, into watched over days. The season of constant danger has ended. The season of steady protection has begun. You may still face challenges, but you will not face them uncovered. You may still feel pressure, but you will not face it alone. You may still have questions, but you will not face them without guidance. I will whisper when you need direction. I will restrain you when you need restraint. I will push you when you need courage. And I will carry you when you are too tired to walk. You are not expected to be strong all the time. You are only expected to stay connected. Strength flows through connection. Peace flows through surrender. Clarity flows through obedience. And life flows through trust. Trust me in the moments that still confuse you. Trust me in the spaces that still ache. Trust me when the memory of fear tries to return. Fear no longer has authority here. It may knock, but it cannot enter. Your home is marked. Your mind is being renewed. Your future is sealed. There will be days ahead when laughter returns suddenly. When joy surprises you in the middle of an ordinary moment, you will pause and say, I forgot what this felt like. That is restoration. There will be moments when you realize you are no longer bracing for impact, no longer waiting for the bad news, no longer assuming the worst. That is healing. There will be decisions you make without trembling, steps you take without second-guessing, boundaries you hold without guilt. That is strength. And it all traces back to this moment of awakening, this moment when the warning turned into wisdom, when fear turned into discernment, when uncertainty turned into trust. You are not who you were, and you will not return to that version of yourself, the one who lived in constant worry, the one who expected loss more than blessing, the one who loved with caution instead of courage. You are becoming someone who rests while storms pass, someone who listens before leaping, someone who believes even while waiting. This is maturity born from mercy. You will one day tell your story without shaking, without choking on the memory, without reliving the panic, only with awe, only with gratitude, only with praise, because you will know it could have ended differently, and it did not, because I stepped in, and I will keep stepping in, as long as you keep your heart turned toward me, as long as you stay responsive to my voice, as long as you choose trust over terror. The same God who warned you is the same God who will lead you. The same hand that blocked danger will open doors. The same voice that stirred caution will speak promise. And the same love that guarded your past will guide your future. You are safe. You are seen. You are held. And what comes next will not break you. It will build you. Stay close. There is still more I will reveal, and it will come at the exact right time. Yes, I am still with you, and I will not stop speaking while your heart is still open. There are layers to your story you have not uncovered yet. There are answers waiting for the right moment to breathe. You do not need to force them. They will come when your spirit is strong enough to carry them. Some truths arrive gently. Others arrive with weight. I give you only what you can hold without breaking. You have already carried so much, more than most could survive. Yet you are still here, still breathing, still hoping, still reaching for me even with tired hands. That alone speaks louder than your doubts. You worry that your faith is not enough. But even faith the size of a whisper moves my heart. I do not measure your faith by volume. I measure it by surrender. And you, even in fear, have not let go of me. The warning that came was not meant to trap you in anxiety. It was meant to wake you into awareness. Now you see differently. Now you hear differently. Now you feel the shift between danger and direction. That discernment will save you repeatedly. There are conversations you will walk away from without argument. There are places you will leave without regret. There are opportunities you will decline without fear, because you will feel, deep within, what is not aligned. And that feeling is my whisper. Follow it. You do not need to explain your obedience to everyone. You do not need to defend your peace. What I am teaching you cannot be understood by those who are not listening to my voice. Silence will often be your safest answer. You are stepping into a season where less explanation will be required and more trust will be needed. Not blind trust, but grounded trust. Trust built from evidence you already survived. Look at what did not destroy you. Look at what did not take you out. Look at what tried and failed to end your story. Those are your witnesses. Those are your proofs. Those are your reminders when doubt grows loud. You did not come this far by chance. You were carried. You were covered. You were preserved for now. There will be moments soon when you feel a pull to move forward again, to dream again, to plan again, to love again without armor. Do not resist that pull. It is the sign that fear is losing its grip. You have lived in survival mode for too long. Now you are learning to live in trust. Survival taught you how to endure. Trust will teach you how to receive. You will not always need to brace yourself. You will not always need to expect loss. Joy will become familiar again. Peace will become normal again. Hope will feel safe again. Your nervous system will learn rest. Your mind will learn quiet. Your heart will learn safety. This is healing at work. Slow, deep, persistent. Do not rush it. Do not judge it. Let it finish its work in you. One day soon, you will notice you are breathing differently. Not shallow, not rushed, but full, steady, free. And you will realize that fear no longer controls your rhythm. The warning was the interruption. The healing is the journey after it. And the breakthrough is already on its way. You do not see it yet, but it is closer than you think. It is moving toward you even now. Arranged, timed, prepared. You are not forgotten in the waiting. You are being shaped by it. The miracle is not only what I will give you. It is who you are becoming while you wait. Stronger than before. Wiser than before. More grounded than before. More aware of my presence than ever before. You are learning to rest in me without constant proof. That is faith deepened. You are learning to trust my timing instead of your urgency. That is wisdom formed. You are learning to listen more than you react. That is power refined. You are not losing time. You are gaining depth. And depth sustains what speed cannot. Soon you will step into moments that feel strangely familiar, as if you dreamed them long ago. You will sense, I have been here before. This is because my spirit showed you before your eyes arrived. You were prepared in the unseen before you ever reached the scene. You do not walk into your future untrained. You walk in equipped by every hidden season behind you. When the opportunity comes, you will not panic. You will recognize it. When the door opens, you will not hesitate. You will know it is mine. When the blessing approaches, you will not shrink. You will receive it with humility and strength, because you were shaped for it in private. And when others ask how you stayed standing, you will quietly say, I was warned. I was guarded. I was led. And your life will point back to my faithfulness, not to your perfection, not to your effort, but to my mercy.